how are you? The country is kinda sorta open. I'm a piano, guys. Where are you? I hope you have your whistles because we're about to vibe once again. But seriously though, we are super thankful because at least the government has decided to ease in things for us. Now let us bring it back home and do what we normally do on this show. Of course, giving you scoop on what your favorite celebs have been out here doing. My name is Valentine and this is the Hot Topic Central. Let's get it going, right? So let us talk about loyalty and how loyal you are, especially to your country. I am pretty sure most of you cannot confidently and precisely narrate the loyalty pledge. But let me tell you someone who is dedicated to their country so much, it's actually surprising. I'm talking about the one and only harmonized Konde Boy from Tanzania. Now this is what he went ahead to do. He decided to shock all of us by getting a tattoo of the late President John Magufuli on his leg, and he said this is a way for him to pay tribute to their late president. And I just want to ask you a question. By show of hands, how many are willing to get a picture of Uhuru Kenyatta somewhere on their body parts? One. Oh, no, you're scratching your head? Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I thought you were raising your hand. Seems like there's nobody, but it is what it is. But for me, I'm so confused. And also, have you ever tattooed the name of your lover on your body part? So what happens after you break up? Do you go to the hospital and get that body part amputated? Can you stop doing these things? I'm at a point where I can't even save him as babe in my phone. It is what it is. So imagine getting a tattoo of him. But anyway, go you, Konde Boy. We love to see it. We love the loyalty for your country. So for this second story, I honestly feel like standing up because the heat is too much. Now, this past week, Ben Sol was celebrating his second year anniversary to his beautiful baby girl called Noni, right? And it got me thinking, isn't him the same guy who gave us the anthem Nairobi that we are all singing? So I'm just here to tell you, while you're singing the song, while you're messing up your own relationships, I hope you're aware that the owner of the song is celebrating his second year anniversary, and they look tighter than people put together with super glue or gorilla glue. Okay, so can we dump the song? Seriously, can we stop singing this song? Because also another thing that I'm finding out, or rather I'm thinking about, is the fact that everyone in South Soul, from the big boys, the four of them, to the soul generation, everyone is in a happy relationship. No, seriously, they are. So we really have no business singing Nairobi. The owner of the song doesn't even believe his own song. So who are you? Anyway, congratulations, Bensol. Keep misleading the rest of us. Our love affairs are doing somersaults. We have no direction whatsoever. But we're good. Congratulations. Till forever and a while. We love to see it. Right. Now let's finish up with a bit of mess that happened, and this has everything to do with baby daddy, baby mama situation. Now, of course, we know these situations of baby daddy and baby mama sometimes don't end pretty well, especially when social media is involved. And the latest people to jump into this bandwagon is the comedians. Seems like their life is not funny anymore. Jemutai, a comedian that we all love. I actually love her. I think she's really funny and really simple. And Prof. Hamo, who we all know for his famous line, "In my book." Isn't that what he says every time he's on Churchill? But turns out, this book of his that he's normally reading from skipped out some pages on how to be a proper dad. That is, if anything that Chemutai said is anything to go by. Now, turns out, he's actually the baby daddy to Chemutai's kids, and he has been giving little to no support when it comes to taking care of your children. And things went from 0 to 100 very quick. Seriously, 0 to 100 really quick, and everyone was trying to say things on social media, and it was becoming really messy. And of course, the bloggers were happy because now they were all fully booked with news. It wasn't looking good. No, seriously, it wasn't. At first, Professor Hamo was pulling that one for, I don't care what you guys are saying, I'm gonna mind my business. But leave it to Kenyans on your comment section to remind you that you need to take care of your kids. Like, people chose violence on Professor Hamo's comments, and he finally responded. And according to Chemutai, everything that he said was a lie. It was exhausting until Churchill, the godfather of comedy, decided to step in, and he said that he has talked to the both of them and they have decided to deal with the matter outside social media. I mean, of course, that is exactly how it needs to be done. At the end of the day, we need to protect the dignity of the kids. And also, can we stop encouraging dysfunctional families? Because really, seriously, it's the kids that are losing. But let's just hope that they'll come to some sort of mutual agreement and people will take care of their children. I mean, seriously, it's no rocket science. Can you take care of your kids, please? Yeah? Okay. Friends, that's pretty much what your favorite celebs have been out here doing. Of course, some being messy, some just being them in their usual ways. We're about to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back with an amazing guest that you do not want to miss out on. See you after this. That right here at the Hot Topic Central, we always bring you amazing guests, and today I have the pleasure of hosting the life of the party himself, DJ Mfalme. If you've been out, be it the club, an event, or anything that's popping, you most definitely have had a DJ Mfalme experience. I remember the first time he caught my attention was during Big Brother, and he was performing at the Big Brother, and I was like, yes, that's a Kenyan in South Africa doing the most. DJ Mfalme, welcome to the show.
Wow,
right? Wow. Do you even remember your day at Big Brother?
Yeah, I do, because I'm still working here.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that was a dope experience.
I know, right?
3 years back to back.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I really had fun.
So
I went to the lot for Combox. That was the first time, and then the second time I did with Malonza and the bro, and then our Prezo. That one was super.
Yes. I was a very big fan of Prezo in Big Brother. I think he was the Prezo, Kenyan who represented us the best.
Prezo.
Yes.
Sisi tunasemaga hiyo alinyang'anywa.
Yes.
Unapata number 2 hivyo.
He did so
but he did
well.
Really, he did really well. Yeah.
So now let me officially welcome you to the show.
Allah.
Welcome to the show, Joe.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You guys are really doing well. Wasema sasa jana motivi wanipigi simu.
Tumekupigia.
Na tunashindana tu na huyo Mzai.
And he was so nice to me. He did not give me a hard time. Do you know how sometimes it's hard to lock these celebrities? He was so kind.
But I'm not a celebrity. Me, I'm a DJ.
But you are a celebrity.
No, I'm a DJ.
What is being a celebrity? You're a celebrated person. Hence the name celebrity. We celebrate you for being the life of the party.
Yeah, I'm just working.
Okay.
I'm just doing my job.
So the country has been opened somehow, finally, after quite not a beautiful experience.
Yeah.
And you were part of the people that actually went to have a meeting with Deputy President.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you think this meeting is the reason as to why things are now beginning to make a little bit of sense? And why was the meeting very necessary for you?
Okay, for me the meeting was really necessary because definitely, you know, OG had reached out to Raila or Uliona online, so Raila could respond. OG had reached out to Prezo could respond. So DP can respond. So I mean, if the second in command responds, and if you get a call from DP, you show up, you know. So me kinda, because you know, you never know what you'll get from the meeting, and that's networking pia na vitu. So si tulienda, we aired out our issues. Artists out here are suffering. Tulienda kama artists. Na tukaenda kusema pia, you know, suppliers, especially when clubs are being closed, many people are suffering. Waiters, bouncers, suppliers, security, mso wa Uber mwenye uanga hapo nje. It's a long chain. Alafu mtu kama niko na team. Ni watu wanategemea, kuna dere, kuna photographer, au ni watu wote wanategemea. So si tukaenda kusema, boss, if there's a way you guys can maybe you can be able to work with we can be able to work with hizo makopi drugs and vitu kama hizo. tufungulie hata kama kidogo, you know, as in, so that at least even if you get a gig used to charge 100k, you get like 50k, you're good to go, you know.
You're good to go.
Yeah, so I don't know what, after that we aired out our issues, solutions on how we can operate under COVID rules. Then he said he'll share it with the COVID committee, plus blah, 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 and the people in the relevant authorities. So, other than that, unajua sasa sisi tukimaliza meeting ni hivyo, we just hope for the best, we pray that
Whatever you do
everything,
with the information
yeah,
is up to you.
exactly.
Yes.
So I don't know what happened, but tukapata tu, at least tumeambiwa now you can,
Yes.
you can start
Some
operating.
sort of a result,
Yeah,
which we
so-
are super thankful for.
Yeah, exactly. So
All
definitely, number one, it was open because of the economy. Of course, the economy is hurting, and then I wouldn't know any other thing because I don't want to mention things that I don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hope it'll go one of the reasons.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you think really we are really united as artists and people in the entertainment industry? Because pretty much after the meeting, a couple of other artists decided to make this meeting that you had with the
Yeah.
deputy president look some type of way. And I'll mention them.
Yeah.
Octopizzo was there, King Kaka was there,
Yeah.
Ezra, the FBI dancer, made it look like this meeting was really not for entertainment people. There's a lot of political things going on inside there.
There was no. I'll be honest with you. I wish I had recorded that conversation, but now because of security, you know, but the people always it entertainment assume. But honestly speaking, there was nothing, no political affiliation with the meeting. Everyone was there, from akina Nadia and Nani.
Yeah, there was so many people.
Yeah, watu walienda wakajitetea, but ni noma.
All right.
Hapa ni noma. So
Cool.
tusaidie vile unaweza tusaidia.
Yeah.
Because you never know about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was no political affiliation, honestly. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you've been in the game for such a long time, and you keep being relevant over and
Yeah.
over and over again. What is the secret? Because we have a lot of people who are one-hit wonders, or people when such a pandemic happens, then they have nothing else to do.
I
But
think-
somehow you're still on top of your game. How?
I think for me it's just, I just love what I do. I love DJing. I told someone, if I was to get like 1 billion shillings right now, yes, I'll disappear from the face of the planet. Just sasa niko sorted. But I'll still have my decks up at home. Nitakuwa na mix, unajua, naamka asubuhi nafanya scratch 2-3. So for me it's just the love of the game. Alafu wanga sijaribu kushindana na watu. Sishindana na watu. Me, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll go set up, learn a couple of tricks, do my mixtapes because I love doing mixtapes. Me, every time I release a mixtape na kuanga na ile adrenaline. What I receive aje, how far will it go, nini. So for me, it's just loving what I do. I'm so busy, but yet I'm having a lot of fun. It's like I'm not working. So it's just the love for the game, the experience, the traveling around the world. Yeah, so you could jibamba too.
All right. So for the young people who look at you and
Yeah.
want to be DJs as well, is it easy? Does money come immediately
It's-
because you have a passion for it?
No, it's not easy. And that's, I keep on telling guys in my DM, this thing is not easy. Shida tuko nao manze sahii ni microwave generation. Watu wanataka Monday waingie kwa DJ school, Tuesday waingie radio ama TV, Wednesday waende wacheze kwa concert. Haiwezi. It took me like, because I started in Form 2. So I used to DJ at a club huko home. I used to go wash nini.
Home yuko wapi?
Meru. Mimi Meru. I've born
Right
in
there,
Meru kabisa. So mimi nimegrow up Meru man. Hizi Nairobi mimi nimekam tu job. Mimi waambianga watu hivyo. Nikimaliza ku DJ narudi Meru. Pale nimejenga poa, nimetulia. So for me I tell guys, just be patient. If you love the game, utakuwa patient. In fact, hautaona hiyo do. Unajua mimi sionagi hiyo do. Kuna place nitaenda nikute mabest wangu na DJ niseme, mazee nipatie round. Nicheze tu ngoma 2-3 ni feel tu. Nasikia tu poa. Sometimes in a club I'll be told, Joe, you're playing from 5 to 7. Me I'll go even at 3. I set up. I start playing, yeah, because I love playing. It's therapy for me. Yeah, so don't look at money first, honestly speaking. Anza na hustle. Jua vision, kuwa na vision board, kuwa jua kwenye unataka kuenda. Then from there, you work now towards achieving the goal. Don't come, utatafutwa. Utatafutwa. After a while, not now. Lakini now ukishashika umeshika.
Do you remember how much you paid for your first gig?
Nilikuwa na bag ya chipo. Na nilipigiwa makofi.
Oh really? So after how long did the money now start coming in? After Pilsner, you know Pilsner inatupeleka around the country.
So after going around the country now and experiencing hiyo kitu, there are guys who hadn't forgotten how the experience that I gave them. So I started doing appearances on TV, still playing on radio. So I started getting calls from now club moja tao, kama DJ, unapewa tao tatu. Kuna time hata nilikuwa nalipewa sultano, kuna time nacheza free. So mimi nilianza kujituma. So the money started coming in at around 2000 after Big Brother. After that experience for Big Brother, I started doing gigs at a place called Lake Galileo. Nikaanza kulipwa tunaenda gig unakuwa 15k, 20k. So and then I started growing my profile from there. Yeah.
Alright. And that's how it has worked.
Yeah, it has worked for me, yeah, and having good relationships with people is really important. Me hautaisikia client wangu complain. Sitaenda kucheza harusi wa complain. Sitaenda kucheza kwa club client complain. I'm always there on time. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, and Mfalme, you are the jack of all trades. I think you do it all.
Yeah.
From radio to 100 shows on TV,
yeah,
to so many club appearances,
yeah,
where you're DJing almost every weekend,
yes,
and you still have your own personal life and your family life.
Yes.
How do you manage to balance everything so that, I mean, nothing goes down the way it's going?
For me, I have a timetable. I have a timetable that I follow. Watu unichekelea niko na kasimu, wacha nikushow. I have this small phone, eh? This is a BlackBerry.
Oh really? You don't make Blackberries anymore.
Exactly. Now, this is a Samsung Note 8. Hii chukua, hii nitakupatia hata uibe utupe kwa maji. Lakini hii ndio more valuable kwangu. It doesn't have a SIM card, but it has everything that I'm doing, and it has my full plan. So I have a timetable that I follow. That I follow. But I know, what I know is when it gets to 5 p.m. and I'm at home, job imeisha. There is no work after 5 p.m. when I'm at home. So I have to wake up at 4 so that I can finish everything by 4:30.
By 4:30.
Because Effie won't let me sleep.
Oh.
She won't, boss. Masaka, so, vitu ndogo ndogo, come, let's watch TV. So, unashinda sasa vitu zingine. Kwake ni important, kwangu si important. Sasa nenda watch nini.
Yeah.
But me, I normally, every day after 5 p.m., there's no work, unless I have a gig.
Yeah.
So I do my things from very early in the morning, 4 a.m., a bigger job, mpaka jioni.
So that now after 5, it's now family time.
It's now family time. And Fridays, say Friday ndio zimekuwa Sundays, because Sundays now I have bookings. Guys are booking Saturdays and Sundays because of the timings are club. So Friday sasa ndio nimekuja kwa sasa like my day that I'm free.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now see, with relationships nowadays, it's kind of like rocket science.
Yeah.
Like things have become really, really tricky.
Yes.
You know, even you can't post your man or woman on social media in peace because, you know, things are like getting really big.
Yes.
But you know, you seem to be getting a proper hang of this thing. What advice do you give people when it comes to this love situation?
Me, I would suggest don't we wangalia bahati na Diana, yani they are a special breed of people. Them, I think for them it's now on another level. And it's working for them. For me, I'm very private. So I just post maybe kama menekea gani kwa kichwa. Wait, it's my birthday by the way, and you never post. So so nasema okay, sawa. Birthday anniversary. Those are the only times. And maybe vacation ones. If you look at my digital, on my digital space, so maybe like 3 postings.
Yeah.
Napendanga ikuwe private because I don't want to. Once you put it out there a lot, it's like you're now asking for opinions from everyone.
Yes.
So mi sitaki watu kuingilia maisha yangu. We are very happy. It's been 6 years.
Together?
Yeah. People don't know. Yeah. And
on and off or continue?
No.
Completely on.
Completely on.
You need one
completely
more.
On. 6 years.
Nowadays they last like 4 business working days.
No. 6 years. For me it's 6 years because now,
really?
You see, I'm happy.
That's forever.
I'm very happy.
And you're so happy.
I'm very happy.
Alright.
Yeah, 6
Shout
years.
out to baby girl. She's doing a good job. Right?
Nashiba. So it's got to sound.
Alright. And now, something I've learned about you, just from a conversation we had outside, is you're very religious.
Yeah, church going.
Yes.
Yeah, me I'm Team David Oyedepo.
Yes. Why is religion?
I go to Winners Chapel.
NPC? Valorant?
No, Winners Chapel on Mombasa Road.
Oh, Winners Chapel?
Yes.
That's so close to my home.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it so important?
I invite you to church. Kuja church.
No, actually, I'm a very stumped church-going person.
Okay.
It's just because Corona disrupted things a bit, but we are back. No, we are back. They have opened the church for us, right?
Mimi tunaona wako na excuses ati COVID says na church lakini
But
unapata
I'm a full circle.
Tunakutana na Yesu hato kwanza. Bro, kesho twende tukatubu dhambi.
Yeah. So why is it so important for you? Does it keep you grounded?
Yeah, it keeps me grounded. Number one. Number two, I'm where I am because of what I've learned from church.
Yeah.
Church si tu kuenda tu kuomba.
Yeah.
Like in our church we have teachings.
Yeah.
So I've learned that if you want to be successful, there are a couple of things that you have to do. You must be a tither. You must give back to the community because giving to charity is like giving to God.
Yeah.
God doesn't want your money.
Yeah.
But anataka hii pesa upeane, mtumie as in kama himself. So like for me 5% of all my earnings in charity.
10% tithe.
10% tithe. Tumaini children's home.
Nice.
Kuna watu kadhaa nalipia school fees huko.
And now you wonder why his tithe is always rising.
So you have to, because now if you see if you're giving back, Mungu anaona okay, so if I'm giving this guy 100k, I know 5 Gs and 10 Gs, like 15k will be used properly. So mbona sipatie mita? Yeah, juu itatumika poa.
Yeah.
So and then if you keep unajua, let me tell you, a covenant, mimi niliandika covenant kwa God. Nikamwambia God, nikiwa successful, hii ni kama contract. It's like a spiritual contract. If I'm successful, if you make me successful, then hizi vitu nitakuwa nafanya na hiyo.
So you have to honor your contract.
So I've honored my part of the contract. So naambianga Mungu, by hii kitu is for workout, watu wanalala njaa. So unatakaje?
Cheza ka wewe.
Bas. Jobs na kamili.
Yeah. Good. Now as we wind up, John Mfalme, we love you.
Thank you very much.
We love you. I think that's anytime you know John Mfalme is performing somewhere, you make an effort to go there. Yeah, like people really think you are the party itself. Right? It's okay to have one of those taglines. It's okay. I told you my first and most amazing memory of you was in Big Brother.
Yeah,
and I was like, yes, you've made it. No, seriously, we are not on the same level anymore. And yeah, no, we are not. Like, I'm honored to sit right next to him. Like, do you know who I'm talking to, guys? Anyway, now, part of the love comes with sometimes a bit of hate here and there. Right? And like, recently, I think you got the biggest blow of your life.
And I've never experienced it, man.
Yeah, and it was so new for you.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of something that was said online that rubbed a percentage of people the wrong way in regards to the lady who jumped off a roof.
Yes.
And and this is your opportunity to probably help us understand. Do you think he was misunderstood, or?
I think it was like kind of like a misunderstanding. Yeah, because if you, like the words that came out of my mouth were how it took time for me to get a wifey. So I was answering a question, but Shafi had already led the conversation. Yeah, so tukakuwa sisi wote. Now someone like Neville didn't say anything, but sasa akaekwa kwa
mix.
Ndio maana hiyo story sitakangi hata kuongelea. Yeah, lakini kenye ili happen. Mimi nakwanga na msina na roho safi sana, sina go back. So yeah, we left Homeboys. Like 3 weeks later, I'm on Eminem's station.
Yeah, which station?
Shade 45.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for Eminem. Yeah, in
the one Eminem?
Yeah, in New York.
Who are you? Seriously?
So I was called. I did a really dope set Friday 19th. I can't never forget that day. Yo sasa ikaleta shida. Sasa maheta ndio wakaongea vizuri. Lakini sasa unajua kule sasa hawanaga issue. So after that sasa there's something else coming up.
Oh really?
Yeah. Still doing my TV shows with Akina Amina.
Yes, the Turn Up.
Yeah, the Turn Up and K24 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just moving from one level to another.
And learning from your mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right. There you go, guys. That's John Mfalme. He has spoke his piece. We love him. He is still the life of the party, and now that the world is opened up a bit, can you try and make sure you jump into the John Mfalme experience?
Line up to
yeah, wearing your mask, social distancing, and doing all these things. I don't know how it's possible when he's the life of the party, but we're going to find a way of making it work so that tusifungiwe tena. Nini watu wa amapiano nasikia ni sisi tu.
Mafirimbi muli kukibila tu mafirimbi. Unajua lazima utoe mask ndio upige firimbi.
It's a vibe though. It's a vibe. Do you like the new wave?
Ah, for sure, yeah.
Do you like it?
Let me tell you, I'm always
Oh really?
Let let me tell you, usijifanye kufanya vitu mingi.
Okay.
Sasa ni dance like DJ. Choose a struggle.
So you pick DJ.
Exactly.
Alright.
Nyinyi endeni mdance, mimi sina shughuli. Yeah, so I mean, let me tell you, anything that comes and it's a vibe, any new wave that is a vibe, me niko nayo with it. Yeah. That's another way of being relevant.
Yeah. So now we are at Amapiano.
Amapiano at some point pia yo inaenda kuisha.
And then what do you think you'll jump into? Do you
I don't know. But there's a new sound coming from SA again.
Oh really? Yeah.
I've started sampling some MPH sounds, akina MPR souls.
Yeah. Do you think we are done with Niger?
No.
We are not.
Hata mko karibu. So mnaimanga tu huko kila saa, Maserati kila saa.
How come Maserati? And the say so you're driving a Pro Box.
Exactly.
Which Maserati, my friend?
These guys, Niger guys are serious. These guys are serious artists there.
Do you think there's something they're doing right that we probably are not there yet? What do you think? You've been
I
in the
think
music
for
industry
me,
for long.
the Kenya music industry is doing everything right. We have talent. Shida ni moja, structure na governance. Structure na governance ndio itatuua.
When you're talking structure, what do you mean?
Man, there's always issues. I'm not an artist. I don't know. I'm a DJ. My work is just to play content that they have produced. But now unaona sasa artists are liquid and MCK complaints every time. Okay. So msanii ametoa video juzi kama ile video ya Calligraph Luku. Unaona? Ama Octo fanya, unajua Octo video zake zingine hata anashutia majuu. For him to be able to sustain himself with whatever is making from the music industry, haizi kuwa anafanyia politics. It requires a lot of money to shoot this video. So if these guys can get paid good money,
we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so one last message for the fans as we wind up?
One last message. Tukutane sherehe.
Hata wakifunga.
Tutapiga sherehe.
Jalago, where are you? That's your hit.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Valentine. Of course, hanging out with the biggest, the coolest, the most amazing. He told me he's working at Eminem station.
No,
I do not deserve to be here. But thank you, God, for grace.
Yeah.
See you later in the week. Ciao, guys.